Hello, my name is Sarah Lamatina, and I am the START Therapeutic Coach Team Lead for Region 5. Today, I'm going to discuss creating a daily schedule. A daily schedule is important because it provides structure throughout the day, increasing the stability and decreasing anxiety for upcoming events. By consistently implementing a daily schedule, your child will learn to implement tasks independently, as the expectations will be clear and concise for them to follow. It's important to use a schedule that is most appropriate for your child, whether it will be a visual schedule or a written schedule. Something that's easy for them to follow throughout the day is most important. When developing the schedule, you should ensure that it meets the needs of everyone involved. For instance, if you know that your child has difficulty adhering to a task for long periods of time, you might want to make the time increments a little bit smaller for them during the day. For instance, a 10 to 15-minute task followed by a few minutes of stretching and then going back to the task, just so that they're able to attend to the task at hand. They should also be involved in the planning of the schedule so that they feel a little bit more empowered about their schedule and in control of what their day holds. This can be a fun activity which builds communication and teamwork for you and your child. To maintain consistency and ensure that all activities and tasks are included each day, the schedule should be discussed and modified at the beginning of each day. This discussion can take place over breakfast or during morning meetings, which is also discussed in our other videos. A visual schedule. Visual schedule is for individuals who are younger who may not be able to read a written schedule. They may require visual prompts to follow their tasks throughout the day. You can either print or draw your tasks throughout the day. Below there is a link for some printable cues for a schedule if you want to develop one like that use pictures and words. You want to use the same picture and label for a specific activity, which builds consistency for the individual, and they know what to expect when they see that picture. You also want to have a phrase or something that signifies the end of an activity, such as turning the card over or saying, oh, that's the end, just something that they know that signifies that the task has concluded. Also, the visual schedule should be kept in a highly visible area. So maybe the kitchen or their bedroom, somewhere that they can see it and reference it independently throughout the day. A written schedule is for someone who can follow and read a written schedule, someone that, may be a little bit older, higher functioning. You can either print out a schedule that's already pre-made, or you can write in your schedule for a day on a printable piece of paper, or even just a blank piece of paper. You can just write out your plan for the day. It doesn't have to be something very formal, something simple that can be followed though throughout the day. Has clear and concise expectations for your child. Again, you want to be able to signify the end of the activities, such as a phrase like, oh, let's move on to the next one, or something like that, and also display it in an area for that person to see throughout the day. Tips for using a daily schedule. You want your schedule to be flexible. You never know what may arise throughout the day, or you may have a meeting and you need to change your schedule around, or if you schedule something outside and you may not be able to go outside due to weather, you want other activities just in case things don't work out as planned. You want to also allow for breaks. Not everyone is going to be able to attend to a task for a set amount of time. They may need, to take a break or stretch after their activities. So you might want to plan for that, or at least know that that might be something that you need to be flexible with. If you want, you could also use break cards or a timer to signify how long a break will be. You could set a phone timer or a kitchen timer, just so that you're still structuring that time and it's not never ending. You want to also pair desirable and undesirable tasks up. So if your child has a math assignment or an academic assignment that they're doing, following that assignment, you want to pair it up with something more fun for them that they want to engage in, so that they're more eager to complete their tasks. Now with our time, a lot of things are going to be virtual. So you don't want to stress the amount of screen time that your child might be engaging in. Everything that they're doing might be, on the computer or an iPad. They may need to look at videos or have virtual classrooms. So you don't want to stress that they're spending so much time. Now there are a lot of educational things on the computer, such as virtual tours of museums, book time. I've posted some links below that have some great virtual resources that are also educational and teacher approved. You want to ensure also that with your schedule, you are planning for quiet time for yourself as well, time where, your child is engaged in an activity where they don't need your constant um, encouragement throughout, but that you can focus on some of your own self-care as well. The most important thing also for your schedule is that it is consistent. The most difficult part of implementing a daily schedule for anyone is consistency. So you do want to make sure that you are sticking with the schedule every day. You aren't just, going back into a flexible day with no structure, and then trying to re-implement a schedule. It really needs to be daily, needs to be part of your life, if you want it to be effective, and you want your child to really be able to independently utilize it. Below, as I said, there are some links to some resources, as well as links for printable schedules, visual schedules that you can utilize. If you do have New York Start, you can also request that your coordinator could assist you with developing and implementing a fun schedule that you and your child can utilize. And I hope it really provides that structure that you need during this time of uncertainty. So good luck with everything. Thank you.